Hello everyone, and welcome to my reaction to Chainsaw Man Chapter 126. I don't feel like doing an intro today, so I'm not going to. Like the video, let's see if we can hit 100 likes. And without any further ado, let's get right into Chainsaw Man Chapter 126, titled Food Fight. It's going to be interesting to see how these two unkillable foes battle against each other. So, Falling's head gets cut through, but then just kind of goes back together. She goes for a kick and knocks Denji far the fuck back, and also, like, blows open his guts. And she goes and picks up an apple. You must be Chainsaw Man. I won't kill any more humans. There's no need for us to fight. My final task is to drop Asamitaka into hell, and then I'll take my leave. What a coincidence that you happen to know her, Denji. Did you say drop Asamitaka into hell? Drop me in there instead. I have a friend I need to find. That's right. I was given a job to feed the residents of hell. Asamitaka is the final course. Nothing you say makes sense. This is great, though. Now I have an excuse to kill you. Keep your hands off my ex-potential girlfriend. That's an interesting new, descriptor, I suppose. I've never heard ex-potential girlfriend. At the very least, that means Denji's like, yeah, there's nothing happening there now. Which means there's room for when Reze comes back. Yeah, no, this is kind of what a funny little thing to say, Denji. As you do. Oh dear. Yeah? She puts a finger up to Denji's, like, what would you even call this? I guess it's his nose in chainsaw form, or like his snout, I don't know. You're impeding my cooking. I must ask you to leave. Fall. And then Denji stops being in his chainsaw form. Time to make Denji re-experience all the traumatic events of part 1. Oh, fuck off! I was like half joking. I didn't think we would get that overt with the imagery. Fujimoto, you're an evil individual. So we got power here right before she got blasted, and then we got AK-47 here. Well, now I'm in a slump. Because now I've just been reminded of, like, the most depressing month and a half, 2 months of reading a manga that I've ever had. And, you know, Denji has the expected reaction of freaking the fuck out, and then he starts falling up into the sky. That's that. Now, to follow Asamitaka's scent. Now, how long will it take Denji to go back down? Or will he just use his chainsaw chains to grapple onto her? Eat this! Oh, he just falls back down and cuts her open. What? When I fight devils that use mental attacks, I cut up my brain as a rule, duh. Oh my... That is so fucking stupid, but that should work. I don't think the loss of brain functions is something that gets brought up enough when you have immortal regenerator characters. Like, it just usually kind of seems like even when their head's gone, they're still conscious in some way. So, that's actually cool. Corn dogs! I want to eat corn dogs from, France. Me when I have brain damage. You stupid boy. Uh-oh. She looks kind of upset now, that's a first. I wonder if anything fucked up is gonna happen if she ever opens her eyes. I don't know what it would be, because this is just some random dead lady's head. But, you know. Yummy. Oh! You should not be doing that, actually. There was, like, one person last week who was like, oh yeah, imagine if Denji eats the falling devil. Oh no, yeah, it was fine. Fine was like, oh yeah, this is what happens every Chainsaw Man eats the falling devil. It's just the fucking, what is it? It's the Collider Digital no-clipping video? Or, Corridor Digital. The no-clipping. Can people just no-clip now? Denji, you should really stop eating this lady. Stop that. I am not a corn dog. Perhaps you're right, though. A chef ought to experience being eaten at least once. Denji's healed. Thank you for the 5-star experience. If you'll excuse me, it's time I return to my cooking. Did she just... What? Did she regenerate from inside Denji's stomach? This is some weird fucked up shit. You know, as opposed to the usual fucked up shit we get in Chainsaw Man, this is weird fucked up shit. As now, she is impaled through Denji, I guess, and then just kind of like pulls his upper half off of her so he splits apart. But then you got one of Denji's chainsaws cutting her goddamn face off. And then she does like a flick that causes Denji to cough up blood. I detest ugliness. And she jumps off. And then Denji says, "Get back here." And then he's effectively dead and he needs to be revived. And someone comes along, cuts their hand open with a knife, and starts pouring some blood into Denji's mouth. Is this Yoshida? I think this is a person in a school uniform, probably. I can't tell if it's a school uniform or a suit. I still need you to fight, Chainsaw Man. Denji wakes back up, and then the falling devil is floating over here to where Oz is hanging out, underneath the canopy. It found us? I found you. Nice. When do we get the next chapter? 1 week. You know, it feels so nice. These chapters, they're kind of fast reads, you know? It's not even been 8 minutes yet. It hasn't been long enough for me to put more than one ad on the video, and I'm not going to anyway. Getting them week to week makes it, like, totally fine. You know, when we get chapters that are, like, quick reads and then we get to 2 weeks, it's kind of like, fuck. But, you know, Fujimoto does good work. He gives us this content here. So, who am I to be ungrateful for that? But yeah, good chapter. I'm really, really liking this Falling Devil arc so far. It just seems to be kind of an excuse to really delve into the trauma and just sort of the various emotional problems that our main characters are experiencing, which is always a treat. I love Fujimoto's character writing. There are few things he does better, and I think there are a few people that do it better than Fujimoto does it. So, you know, I love when the man brings his A-game. But yeah, with that, I suppose that's all for this week's reaction. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I do Chainsaw Man chapter reactions and reviews every week we get a new chapter. I'm probably going to start doing like arc reviews, because as you know, a lot of these chapters are kind of short, don't really give much for a review weekly. So I'll probably review this whole arc once it's finished. If you enjoy discussing Chainsaw Man with other people, or you just enjoy the content I produce in this channel, I highly suggest you check out my Discord server. I have a link to that down in the description. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys around, take care.